Welp, I forgot to turn on the music. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new video. My name is RuffledRowlit. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a little bit of a different sort of rumor. Now, I know I'm going to take a moment at the end of this video and talk about a subject that was brought up by a viewer here, and I'll show right here. Reggie, LCB. Reggie kind of talked to me for a few hours today on my Instagram, which, by the way, check out the Instagram. I do check DMs 24/7. So I do go on there 24/7 trying to see like what people have sent my way. So if you want to ever send me anything, I'm on there 24/7. I'm on Twitter 24/7. I'm on Discord also all the time as well. So if you want to ever message me, you can go there. Also, you can email me, which totally open. But I want to discuss a few things about the channel at the end of this video. But I want to talk about a rumor now because this is actually, I've got to be honest, I kind of love this rumor because it's very different from what I'm used to. So let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, you will notice my I'm using my face cam again because the camera again just literally, I keep forgetting to turn it off after I finish recording. I keep forgetting to turn it off, so it keeps being on, and I lose all the batteries. So that's a little bit of a pain in the ass. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. So I'm going to turn on some music so we can have something to chill to, and then we're going to just get right into the actual information right here. So let's turn on some of that dank music. There we go. And let's do this. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a rumor, and this was sent to me by John on Twitter, saying, saw this Spanish rumor, and also did help translate it a bit. So, of course, it's a Spanish one saying, lo pongo rápido y si no quiere. So, I'm not sure what that even means, but it was on 4chan, of course, which means that, you know, take it with a pinch of salt, ladies and gentlemen. Take it with a pinch of salt. Also, I've got a headache, because I'm actually a little bit sick right now. My baby brother's sick, so, basically his, him being sick is kind of like won over to me right now, so I got a major headache and whatnot, but I'll try to get through what we're doing right here. So, here's where we start off, though. John did a translation, and that's, I guess, the first part right here, the number one. He says here, he ayudado a traducir al español Pokémon versión espada y Pokémon versión escudo. Escudo? Yeah. Okay. But here's what he says, though, which is that I have helped translate the Pokemon Shield and Sword. I will share some information with you guys that will excite you. I guess that's what the Spanish person said. Number one, Pokemon armor is real, and they form part of a new battle mechanic. More importantly, in Pokemon gyms to beat the leaders. Now, this is something that I think is a little bit strange, because we haven't seen any of this pop up in the actual trailers, right? And the only thing we know about armored evolutions is what that rumor said, and about potential like speculations that we've done and theories we've done about this whole thing, or this whole subject in general, and this whole armored evolution subject. The only thing we know about that is what we've seen from the in-game images of like the armor-looking thing in Charizard in one of the professor's labs. So I'm not sure if that's enough to really, substantially put anything down. But yeah, next thing here, though, which is number two. There won't be an evil team, but rather two factions that aren't necessarily evil. One desires complete liberty, and the other complete order. You will work with one depending on the version. Now, this would actually be really cool if they decide to go down this different path, because they have said that these games are going to be slightly different than things we've seen in the past, right? Just like, generally speaking, a total just 180 in how things are working. So I wouldn't be surprised if they went down a different path, especially for the evil teams. Now, I've heard, of course, other rumors saying there's going to be one team, there's going to be two teams, it's going to be like, Ruby and Sapphire, it's going to be like this, it's going to be like that. There's been a lot of different kind of rumors and stuff. This one's actually slightly different than those, but it's kind of interesting still, though. Like, I mean, I guess they would be the evil teams no matter how you twist it, but they wouldn't be, like, as extreme as previous ones. Like, I mean, look at Ruby and Sapphire, right? One team wants to turn everything into water, and the other team wants to turn everything into land. It's basically like the weirdest motivations ever, but these ones at least would have a logical motivations. One desiring to complete liberty, while the other one wants complete order. One side wants everybody to have freedom, while the other side wants to have complete order. So we got a little bit of that, a little bit of real life, shit in there, boys. But yeah, it is what it is, though. So next thing here, there are Easter eggs from other regions, such as the War from Kalos having to do with the other faction of Order. Now, I don't know, this is seeming a little bit strange at this point, but I'm not sure. But, Easter eggs in what sense? Like, do you mean, like, references and that sort of stuff? I guess that would be what they mean here. 4. You're trying to avoid war and division in Galar, and the legendaries are being sought after by the factions. Which seems logical. That's like that. Nothing out of the ordinary there. That's logically what the evil teams would be doing. You know what I mean? That's what they always do. That's just kind of like part of their kind of like motto, I guess you could say. It's kind of just part of their motto. It's nothing out of the ordinary or strange. It just seems like the normal thing they would be doing. Next thing here, which is 5. The legendary of Pokemon Shield is a battleship horse. Wait, battleship horse based on a Trojan horse. Wait, what? Battleship horse? Why battleship? I'm so confused. Wait, on the Trojan horse, the legendary of sword is a snake made out of steel based on Excalibur. Their names were just recently translated and finished, which is why they weren't featured in the first trailer. Which would make sense because there is a lot of stuff in terms of like development of these games and Pokemon games in general. Is that like stuff gets done a little bit into the year where they're meant to be released. That's what was happening with Let's Go last year, right? You know, Let's Go, we saw like early footage of it, we saw early footage of the gameplay, right? And then they said even in that gameplay not final, and that ended up being fixed like later on, and we got, you know, more information as we went forward. So it wouldn't be surprising if this is true here, but then again, it's a rumor, so take it with a mountain of salt. So yeah, the legendary, we just read that, didn't we? Okay, number 6. The starters represent emblems of the UK. Emblems, I guess what they mean more is like themes of the UK, which is music, sports, and legends, or I guess mythology. So Grookey will become a grass steel drummer, Scorbunny will become a fire electric runner, and Sobble will be based on the Loch Ness monster. Water psychic. Ooh, that would be actually really cool. But we already have Lapras, which is kind of based on Nessie, so would they really do, you know, Sobble into one of those? I don't know. It's kind of, I mean, it would be interesting if they went down that path. I will say that. It will be interesting if they went down that path. Next thing here, 7. During your adventure, you will have a rival that you must convince to not join the other faction. Their personality and their deciding faction is completely random. There are 2 possibilities, revolutionary or a conservative with different dialogues. I promise that this is the best story that Pokemon has designed. Hope you enjoy all of this, and will be announced in a new trailer at the start of April. Now, I don't think, okay, so this one's claiming a trailer in the start of April, which it would be interesting. So yeah, I don't know, I'm liking the Spanish rumor, man. I'm really liking the Spanish rumor. It's giving you a lot of spicy shit, but it isn't being too extreme. Now, when it says start of April, that could mean the 1st of April, the 5th of April, the 20th of April. Honestly, like, I'm not sure if that's enough of a, I guess until the 10th, right? I think 10th, past the 10th of April, it isn't no longer the start of April. I think at that point, you're already into, like, deep into April as a month, right? Which, why am I talking about April? It's so weird. But either way, my point is this, though. Interesting rumor, it's a Spanish one, so it's a little bit different than other ones we've seen. There's also that German rumor, which I've covered, so we still got that as well. But yeah, it's an interesting one, though. And again, thank you to John, by the way, for doing the translation here. So Prince JCR on Twitter, give him a follow, give him some love. You know, it'll be very, very spicy, very nice. But yeah, so I just want to cover this. But now let's go over to the other subject of this video, which hopefully people will see. I know most people won't see because my videos haven't been sending out properly recently, and people just haven't been caring about most of the recent videos, which is fine. I get it. I've been posting a tad too much. Let's just put it that way. But I want to discuss something real quick here that is going to be important for the channel and for you guys. Now, here's the thing, right? I had a discussion, like I said, with Reggie here. I had a discussion with him, and he was trying to tell me, like, I mean, hey man, I like what you do, but you know, why don't you try something else? You know, people have been saying in your comment section, try something else, do something else. You know, rumors can get a little bit repetitive and all that sort of stuff, and I get that. The thing though, you guys gotta understand though, is personally, I've tried things in the past. Like, I've done a bunch of random content in the past. For a long time, I used to make ROM hack showcases and fan game showcases daily, which each one of them was different because it was a different game every single day. And I did that for a long time, but you know, I kind of hated that after a while because I was doing so much of it that I didn't, and I never really, like, I started to really dislike, and also my eyes just couldn't handle it because I was doing so much of that every single day that it just wasn't fun. But I had that, you know, be a thing that I did, and that just got boring after a time, and I just didn't enjoy it. And then literally, like, when it comes to YouTube, everything was kind of revitalized for me. The joy in making videos was revitalized when I started making Rumour videos, as well as just the channel growth in general has just been better from these sort of videos. They've just helped the channel grow. Prior to these, things were going pretty downhill. They were just going downhill, and that's undeniable. I was not gaining any subs or any views. I was just losing every day. So it wasn't going up for me, it's going down. But once I started doing these videos, you know, back in start of 2018, things have gone up, and I've actually enjoyed myself far more, where now when I make a video, people actually do care about them and do watch them and do enjoy them. And actually now doing these videos recently, in the past 2 months, I've been able to kind of try things out with my weird little intros. I've been able to put myself a little bit more into videos, rather than just putting up this kind of, like, you know, very serious persona that I had in the past, like, you know, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen, my name is RuffledRowlit, you know what I mean? That voice, like, I don't need to do that anymore. I'm just kind of like, hey, what's up, you know, hey, it's your boy, you know, look at me. But like, my point is, like, I've been able to actually put myself more into the videos now, and I enjoy that. But the problem is, you know, you know, Reggie suggested as a simple example, like a let's play or something, and I don't want to do that. And you may say, like, but Ruffled, I want to see you do a let's play, or Ruffled, I want to see you do this or that. Here's the thing. Majority of people don't want that, and I don't want to, you know, take time that I could spend doing something where I know, like, majority of my audience will watch it. I'd rather spend that time on something that everybody will want to watch, rather than something that like 10% or 5% or even 1% of my audience, like not even 10%, no, like 5% of my audience maybe will watch. And I know you might argue, because you guys who are watching this video, you're probably one of the most dedicated viewers here. You know, the fact that you come to this video and every single video I upload, you're probably one of the most dedicated people, so you probably will say, I will watch that Ruffled, I will watch it. But the problem is, you know, one person isn't enough, you know what I mean, to make up that time I'd spend on that, rather than spending it on something that I know that all of you guys will rather want to watch. Now, of course, there will be, you know, there's going to be a lot of, you know, back and forth on this subject line. It's just going to be a little bit, you know, iffy, because that's just how it is. But I want to ask you guys then, like, I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to do Let's Plays. No matter what happens, I'm not doing Let's Plays, just random Let's Plays. I'm not doing that. I'm going to Let's Play Sword and Shield when it comes out. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to live stream it as well, and Shiny Hunt in the game. I will do that, of course, 100%, but I will not, okay? I will not be doing a normal Let's Play on this channel, because every time I've done it, it's failed, and it literally just brings my motivation down. When I spend a lot of time making a good Let's Play, I spend money on, like, a layout from a designer and stuff like that, and then when I make the videos, I put them out, nobody watches them, and it's a total disaster. I'm just sitting there like, well, that was just a waste of time. What was the point? You know what I mean? Like, it feels like, you know, that effort and, you know, and everything that was, you know, went into it was just wasted. So I won't be doing Let's Plays. That's for a fact. I'm just not going down that path. Top 5s, you guys have told me you don't enjoy the top 5s. A lot of you guys don't enjoy them because, like, I've heard people, I've asked people as well, and they've said, like, oh, I don't care about those top 5s because it's just hypotheticals and it isn't anything that's, like, substantial. Which, fair enough. I guess that's a fair point. You know, people, they make a good point there. Sure, it's hypotheticals with top 10s and top 5s. It's not really, you know, something that's really hyper substantial to go off of, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's the only other content I can think of besides rumors, speculations, theories that I really do. You know what I mean? Because I talk about rumors, I talk about speculations, and I talk about theories, and then top 5s once in a while as well, but those tend to, like, really just underperform in terms of YouTube. And you gotta understand, this is my job, so I gotta look at the numbers. It's not about a thing of like, oh, you know, oh, it's about that revenue. It's like, I gotta look at it because it is my job. The same as every other YouTuber who does this full time. We have to keep attention to, like, you know, how things are going and do what, like, our audiences mostly want. And currently the most of my audience seem to want the rumor videos. But of course, I also get it. A lot of you guys now are just like, but Ruffled, I don't want more rumors because there's too many. Which at that point, to me, it's like, okay, well, now I'm gonna just have to balance out the theories, rumors, and speculations a bit better, and also improve the quality on them in general. Now, this one was a little bit random. I'm sorry, I just want to get this video out because I gotta go take care of my little, like, baby brother. He's, like, sick right now, so I gotta go take care of him. But I just want to get this video out there and just, you know, talk about this rumor, because I actually think it's pretty interesting, for sure. Because, like, these ones that are from, like, the German and Spanish community are always kind of fun to get into, because they're always, like, so different. So I'm enjoying this one a lot. But yeah, just wanted to cover this, talk about it for a minute, and I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to let me know in the comment section down below what kind of videos you want to see. Please don't say Let's Plays, though. I know it's going to be that one guy who's going to be like, Ruffle, do a Let's Play. But, like, if there is anything else besides that, feel free to suggest it. Do note, though, keep it within the realm of Pokemon and not outside of Pokemon, because this is a Pokemon channel, so I'm just going to do Pokemon content. That's all I'm going to do. So if there's anything within the realm of Pokemon you want to suggest, feel free to do so. Do note, though, that I've done most of the things that people will suggest. I've already done them in the past, so I most likely won't revisit those things. Like, for example, Let's Plays. Top 5s and top 10s I already kind of do once in a while. So yeah, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Either way, thanks so much for watching, though. Have yourselves a great day, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.